What's going on, boys and girls? Me again, Jimmy the Fish, aka Plus XPN, bringing you a video on my bench. Yeah, my workbench. Finally, they finally had it made and finished. And well, my buddy from work called me and told me, "Hey, dude, your workbench is ready. I already picked it up from the welder. Just come and get it." So I went to my place of work, my shop, and I went to pick it up. What I have to do is paint it and put some plywood on top and on the bottom shelf, and then this base there is to tighten up the or anchor the vise or the grinder. I don't know which one yet. Things changed a little bit. So workbench. I mean, this guy, the welder. I know the welder, but my coworker like really knows the welder. They're good friends. And I mean, he charged me, like, I think he only charged me for the material. He didn't charge me for labor, because I saw some, you know, some they sold at the stores, and they were like freaking expensive, and they were not even made out of steel. They were like some very sheet metal, some stuff. I mean, they were not sturdy at all. Um, and this one is lifetime. You just have to change the plywood on top and bottom if it gets messed up. Um, so I got that workbench, and let me tell you a story, short story there. There where I work at, they have like a little roof on the back, and some storage, and they have some, you know, the junk place, the junk roof we call it. And I saw a bench there a while back, a couple of months back, and I had asked my boss if I could have it, if I could, you know, buy it from him, or you know, do something, you know, to get it, you know, pay it or whatever, you know, how much was able, you know, sell it to me or something. You know, I just wanted to get that bench, and he just told me that he would let me know later. And then after a week passed, I asked him again, told me the same thing. Oh, I'll let you know. So I got, you know, kind of like, oh, well, maybe he doesn't want to get rid of it. He doesn't want to sell it. He doesn't want, you know, they're probably going to use it. I don't know. So, you know, I had this one made. I go to the day to pick it up. My boss is there. He said, "What's that?" I go, "Well, that's the bench. I had one made by our welder, or the welder that does the work for the company. You know, and, you know, that's what I needed for my workbench stuff, the project I have going on." "Oh, that's nice, but it's kind of light duty." "Yeah, it's not that heavy duty. You know, it's just what I needed, just something to put a grinder and you know, or a vise or whatever." And he goes, "Well, you know, well, that was, you know, you have the bench on the back." "Oh yeah, but you never told me anything." And so you didn't tell me anything, so, you know, I didn't even bother anymore. So I just had one made. "You know, well, you should have told me. I mean, if you want to take it, just take it." So I got two benches now. This one is way bigger, and it weighs like 5 times more than the one I had made. This one is very, very, very heavy duty, and it's very, very sturdy, and it weighs like 600-700 pounds. I mean, I could barely get it off my pickup. I had to basically slide it in with the help of my brother-in-law. I mean, it's freaking heavy. It's a heavy, 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 heavy bench. And those rollers there, we use them to roll in and out some pipe that we use for work. But this bench was too small for our trailer, so they had to. It was no longer, it wasn't good enough for. It wasn't accommodating our work anymore, so they took it out and put another one in. So this one's been sitting in the back for a while, and so he told me to take it. And I was like, "Are you sure?" "Yeah." "Yeah, well, how much do you want for it?" And he goes, "Well, no, I'm not gonna charge you. I don't want no money, but I need something in return." And the first thing that came to my mind was like, "Yeah, deal with the devil. Deal with the devil." I was like, "What do you want in return?" And he goes, "Well, whenever I'm on a bind, well, you have to cover for somebody that misses, you know, and it's gonna be last minute. So you might be, you know, cooking out, doing your stuff, and I have to call you, and you have to come and show up and cover somebody else." That's how you want to return? Yes. When? Well, I'll let you know. And it's probably gonna be on a weekend. I was like, alrighty. So I was like, well, I think it's worth the bench is worth covering on the weekend. Just one weekend, so it's not that bad. And they also had some junk fans on the back. They still work. And here we can take a fan if you want to. You can use it for your garage project thing you have going on. Well, thank you. So got that old fan. Still works. I need to clean it up. And I had done this pedestal. Has holes there on top and on the bottom. That one was going to be anchored to the floor, and I was going to put the vise or the grinder there, and the vise or the grinder here. So one on each one on the pedestal, one on the table. But now that I have two benches, well, I don't know if the pedestal is going to be used after all. But if it's not, I'll probably, sell it or pass it on to somebody else, or maybe Brian needs it or something. But this is very sturdy table, and it's very well made. The welders are very knowledgeable, and they do a lot of good work, and plus they're certified welders. So, and I know this thing wasn't cheap, so it's a very nice bench, heavy duty bench. You just need some loving care. And I'll get it ready. So once I get everything ready, it's gonna take me a while, because I can't do it, dedicate all my weekend to doing it, because then probably kick me out of the house, because the woman wants me to spend time with them, and my girls also want me to spend time with them. So little by little, I'm gonna start getting everything arranged, and painting it and cleaning it, putting the wood on this one and stuff like that. Once I get everything set up, I'm gonna make a video of it, how I did my setup. And on the back, you see, got a bunch of tools and stuff that I'm gonna use to, have my workspace very, very nice. I got my little fan. I bought that little fan, and that Craftsman stool, and some other stuff, some tools that I have there laying around, some stuff. I just need to arrange my garage. It's a mess, and I'm gonna put my L-shape type of workbench now. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon again. Bye bye.